What's going on, everybody? It's Azazel, and I'm back here again on Thunderstruck Gaming. Thank you to Thunder again for letting me upload for, I think this is the third time now. I do greatly appreciate it. It always helps my channel out. I get to meet a lot of new great people. I also get to find a lot of great people through Thunderstruck Gaming, too. It's always awesome to see that there's something like this out there. You guys have all heard this before, so let me go ahead and get into my topic today. Now, on my channel, I like to talk about serious things sometimes, silly things other times, and sometimes kind of a mixture both in the same calm. Now, this one's going to be kind of serious, but hopefully you'll be able to stay with me. Now, this time of year in the Call of Duty community, it's big. It's not always positive, and it's not always negative, but it's big. We've just seen recently in the last month the multiplayer reveal for Advanced Warfare. A lot of mixed reviews out there. Me, I can't lie, I'm kind of excited for it. And I gotta say that it's for one big reason. It's because the game looks fast-paced and fun. It's as simple as that. Now, what I want to talk about with you all today here on Thunderstruck Gaming, and I would love to hear your feedback and see your feedback in the comments down below to see what you think, is that question we go through every year, the one that ends up coming out of everyone's mouth at some point or another. Is the developer, are the developers going to listen to us? Are they going to pay attention to the community? Or are they, as usual, going to pay attention to those big YouTubers and those MLG pro teams and all those guys that have that limelight, all those popular guys, you know, those big guys, the Alliers, the T. Martins, the Optic Gaming, all of those guys, you know, the names everyone knows. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to burst everyone's bubble, and I'm going to be that guy to say, yes, they're going to listen to them. They're going to listen to big teams like Optic and big players like Scumpy and Nadeshot, and they're going to listen to Allier and T. Martin, and they're going to pay attention to what they say about the game. They're going to pay attention and try to get their feedback on it and to get their approval. And I'm going to tell you how, from their perspective, that's a good thing. It's a good business move. And here's why. All right. Look at it from a sports perspective. Now, sports players in the sports community, professional sports, will say American football. There's actually, in comparison to the American population that watches football, which is a huge part of the population, the actual athletes are a small portion of the community. So when this athlete from a sports team goes and gets a sponsorship from Nike or something like that, it makes the regular everyday Joes, like myself, go buy that product because we see somebody that we love and that we admire using it. That's what Call of Duty, that's what Activision, that's what Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward and all of these other teams in Treyarch are all doing. They're taking advantage of the fact that this small percentage of the community, the pros and the YouTubers, look at this guy, fuck him. They're taking advantage of the fact that this very small community has a very large influence over an even bigger percentage of the Call of Duty community. I can't go anywhere on YouTube, especially with Call of Duty, and say Optic Gaming and not have everybody just bust out and say, I know who that is, because we all do. And that's the reason why, from a business perspective, it's a really, really, really smart move for Activision and Sledgehammer and the other developers to really pay attention to what these guys are saying. Now, with Treyarch, I think they took it too far. It seemed like every fucking nerf or buff to a weapon or a game mode or something was because of something that one of these pro guys said. It was something that one of these guys said, man, this is too overpowered. This gun is just too much. Now, I would love it if they listened to the rest of us, but from a consumer point of view, a lot of us are still going to buy the game. Even if it is awful, we're still going to buy it, and we're still going to play it. And then 2 weeks later, we may hate it and go trade it in at GameStop or wherever you bought it from to try to get another game. But that's what's going to happen. We're going to trade it in. We're going to get rid of it, but we played it. So they get their money. So from a business perspective, all of these guys saying, yeah, this is going to be a great thing. This game's going to be awesome. The weapons are balanced. The mobility is badass. You can jump up anywhere. You can get everywhere. It's fast-paced. It's fun. All of these things that they say are going to bleed over into the regular part of the community. Us, the average Joe guys. You know, these guys that don't have $15,000 MLG games that they play on a weekly basis. Or a couple of times a year winning $1 million type of MLG tournaments. You know, you got to think that must be incredibly profitable for these developers and these game distributors if they're offering $1 million in prizes on a yearly basis to play a fucking video game, guys. It's huge. Now, I am not agreeing with them, so please don't take it that way. I don't think it's the way to run things, because you're listening to such a small percentage of the community, while probably 95% of us are complaining about it, saying, this is awful. We need to get rid of this shit. We need to make the game better. We need to make it more fun. While 2% of them are going, yeah, I just made $18,000 last week playing MLG games. I'm not going to say a fucking word. I'm making money off of this. That is their prerogative. We just want a fun game, right? That's all I'm saying. So, Activision, Sledgehammer, that's all I'm asking for. Make Advanced Warfare fun. Listen to us a little bit more than developers have in the past. I would love for that, and I think everybody else would agree that they would love that too. So I appreciate you guys watching me today. I'd appreciate you stopping by and taking a look at some of the stuff I got on my channel. And once again, I want to thank Thunder for letting me upload to his channel again. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Azazel. You guys have a good one.